Hey guys, it's Katie from Dashing Dish. Today I'm going to share something that was a request from you guys on something you'd like to hear more about, which is ways to eat healthier when you're eating out. Personally, I find that it's a little bit more challenging to eat healthy when you eat out. I'm not going to, beat around the bush on that. That is definitely a fact. In fact, I've had so many conversations with people, especially, it depends on where you live. I think if you live somewhere where health is a little bit more important and prevalent, so I find that areas like Colorado and California usually have better options when it comes to eating out. But I don't know about you, but if you live in Michigan, it's just few and far between that you can find really good healthy restaurants. So you have to be a little more picky and choosy when you eat out. Now, first and foremost, I will say that every time I eat out, I don't get something that's a salad or healthy necessarily. Sometimes, especially if I'm planning ahead to have a treat or it's something that I'm having in moderation, I see it as, a treat and I'm having this and it's all a part of balance and I have one meal or one treat or dessert and, it's a special indulgence. So that being said, I eat healthy at home 80 to 90% of the time. My dog joined us here. And so when I go out to eat, it's not always, perfectly clean eating. That being said, when I go out to eat, especially if it's once a week or more, I always do try and choose a healthy option because it can really add up, especially if you're having indulgences 1 or 2 times a week. So I have 8 tips for you guys on ways that you can eat healthy when you're eating out. The first one is check ahead. So if you're gonna be able to choose your restaurant, find a restaurant that has some good options on the menu before you even go. I like to look on Yelp or on OpenTable and I look and search kind of what the reviews are and what some of the things on the menu are, what the pictures look like. Does that look like something I'd really enjoy eating? And some good healthy options. Number 2 are fill up on your veggies. So I always suggest having a salad ahead of time as like an appetizer, or having just some steamed veggies to go with your meal as a side. And when you fill up on veggies, it leaves you feeling satisfied and it also just makes you feel like you get a bigger portion. But really it's just veggies and things that'll fill your stomach with good nutrient food. Number 3 is portions. So of course, I just talked about feeling like you're having more, but in reality, when it comes to like the things that are a little bit heavier in calories or calorie dense, you definitely want to either split them with someone. So say you're getting a burger, there's nothing wrong with that, but and hey, if you can choose a healthier option like a turkey burger, that would be even better, or skipping the bun altogether. So there are ways to make even a burger better, but you could cut it in half and split it with someone, or you could just simply say, could I just have half brought out to me and the other half in a to-go container? So it really is about picking and choosing your portions. It doesn't mean you can't have French fries, but maybe just have a small amount versus the entire plate. Number 3 is salad dressings, or 4, I'm sorry, salad dressings and salad toppings. That is very important and you want to watch that. I think a lot of times we assume salads are good for us, but did you know that salads actually, especially at restaurants, can be more calorie dense, so have more calories than even like French fries or fried chicken tenders or something like that. And the reason being is the dressing alone, much less some of the toppings, so things like nuts, cheeses, bacon, avocado, all of the things that are higher in calories, if they're just loaded on there, you're going to end up with a salad that could be as high as 1,000 calories or more. So what you want to do is you want to kind of look through the salad dressing or salad options and kind of pick, the ones with the lower calorie toppings. So things like veggies, fresh fruit, fresh veggies. You don't want to necessarily even choose things with dried like berries, like things like dried cherries. Those are pretty high in calories. Dried cranberries, things like that. And then if it comes with the dressing, ask for it on the side always. You'll be surprised at how much dressing they actually put on when you actually see it in front of you. And then use a half of it or maybe a fourth, or even just dip your fork in before each bite. And I've gotten really used to doing that, and I'm sure it saved me thousands of calories over the course of time, and I don't miss it at all because I feel like I taste it with each bite by just dipping my fork in. The next thing is skip the bread basket. It doesn't matter in what circumstance, if you're really hungry, even if you're trying to say, no, I don't want to fill up on empty calories like bread, you know, if it's sitting in front of you, you'll probably eat it. So if you just say, please don't bring it to the table, then that skips that whole temptation. The next is know your terms. So if you know kind of how things are prepared, you can really save yourself a lot of unnecessary or unwanted calories just by having, you know, things either baked or roasted. And you can specifically ask. So you can say, could I have it roasted with no oil and no butter, for example? And you don't have to feel awkward about asking for specific, you know, things the way that it's prepared, because people are doing it more and more, especially with allergies and gluten intolerances and things like that. I think that people are really becoming more aware of what they're putting in their body, and they're asking more and more specifics. So know your terms, know how things are prepared. Is it fried? Is it roasted? Is it sauteed? And how is it cooked and prepared? If it's cooked in oil or butter, you could ask for it completely cooked without oil or butter. And I do that all the time, and it tastes absolutely amazing, just as it is prepared with the seasonings and spices. And then the second to last thing is don't be afraid of special requests, like I just said. Sometimes I think people feel embarrassed, but honestly I think that waiters and waitresses these days hear all types of special requests, and so it's really nothing new if you just say, could I please have the dressing on the side and no butter? And then the last thing is drinks. Don't drink your calories. Definitely, you know, spend your calories on something that are important to you. So if, you know, having one special drink is important, then okay, go ahead and enjoy that one drink. But I would say, you know, there are better options such as sparkling water with lemon or lime slices, things like that. And then that way you can enjoy your calories in food. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys today. And, you know, definitely go out, enjoy some food out of the house. But I would encourage you to cook as much as you can at home, because then you know exactly what's going into your food, and you can enjoy healthy and delicious meals right at home, and it saves you time and money as well. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again soon.